I start every interview asking, what is polyamory to you?
Well, like the definition, like meaning loves.
Not
So
you're not
okay,
like not the
what?
dictionary
Right,
definition, but like what it is, how you live it, what it is for you.
right. Well, okay. So the details of my life, my structure, what I've been doing for the last. Sorry, I'm making this more confusing than
No, no,
necessary.
you're good. You're good.
Yeah. So well, I mean, it. In a word, it means kind of freedom. It means that I get to have a lot of experiences with a lot of awesome people of my choosing and kind of build a family, a chosen family. It means that I give that gift to those people that I the same kind of freedom. It's good all around for everybody, as long as
Right.
everybody's getting along.
Right. Yeah.
But it's really mostly about personal, individualized freedom and to love who you want to love and how you want to love, and it's about not restricting yourself to a subset of experiences with one person or one person in a certain role in your life. I mean, you can absolutely love, familial people. You can love people in different ways. I don't think many monogamous people deny that, but
Right.
to do that in a more romantic way, intimate way, domestic way, So
Right. And you said it's not just you having freedom, but you also the other person. Like like a lot of people don't get that. They kind of just talk to you like, well, you're being selfish and blah 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 blah. But it's really about the other person too. Like the other person being able to also experience that is what you're saying.
yeah,
Yeah, for sure. I've talked to several people have found out that I'm poly or whatever, and they're not, and they're like guys specifically. They're like they get excited like what you could do this, you could do that. They get all excited. I can see them lighten up. Their brain is just going to work, and then it hits them. Can they do the same thing?
yeah.
I'm like, yes. And then all of that air burst their bubble. They're no longer happy. Do you experience that also? Like
From
seeing,
seeing other people's bubble get burst
Yeah.
by that realization that they kind of have to give and take there if they're
Yeah.
going to participate in poly. It's like, oh, I get to date a lot of people. Oh, but they get to date a lot of people too. Yeah. I've seen that a lot of guys, in particular, kind of. My partners and I joke about the one penis policy, right? Where that some guys have that oh yeah you can even sleep with all the women you want because that's hot.
right,
But mine's the only penis. They can,
Right.
And that's, and yeah, of course that's difficult for everybody to realize that your partners may want the same freedom. They may not, but they should be afforded the same sort of freedom.
Right.
It's just because double standards kind of suck.
yeah, for
so,
sure.
So, yeah, I've encountered that kind of mentality, and that leaves a bad taste in a lot of poly people's mouths. I think in a lot of the communities and stuff that I talk, with and kind of get support from, everything like that. A lot of people that I've kind of invited into those communities sometimes that have that kind of mentality, like more of I'm going to build a harem and they're mine,
Right.
properties. They don't stick around for it when they realize that it's more about equality
Right.
and freedom for everyone in that
Instead of
network.
harem building.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I know a few people like that though still, and whatever. If their lives are happy, it's still polyamory in a sense. It's just it's what they define it as, and that's cool too, as long as the people that they are dating or whatever are cool with that. If that's really what they want too, whatever.
Right. Yeah, I've dated a few girls that were like, I don't feel like dating anyone else. I'm like, well, you can though.
Yeah.
You definitely leave that open so they don't have that feeling like, especially when they're like more coming from monogamy, they kind of feel bad.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to talk to anyone. Like, no, you can do it. It's not wrong.
Yeah. That is the scenario that I'm kind of dealing with my one girlfriend. Is that she comes from a monogamous background. She says she doesn't want to date anybody else right now for the time being. I get that because it's complicated enough as it is.
Right.
Her trying to be kind of understand my world and everything like that. It was over like the last 6 months and stuff we've been developing. So and that's been difficult for her, I think, because for one, and I get this, she doesn't really want to have to go back out on the dating scene if she's got somebody that she likes. There's a lot of douches out there.
Right.
There's a lot of guys. Dating sucks if you're not used. If weeding out all of the can kind of suck. And she doesn't want to do that. But at the same time, she has tried a little bit in the past, and she tried to date other monogamous people that didn't go so well either.
So she tried to be monogamous with someone else and poly with you.
Well, no, not monogamous. She tried to date somebody else to try the poly thing in the sense that I have multiple partners, so she should have multiple partners.
Right.
And the partner that she picked, I guess, didn't seem to really want to.
You didn't like it. Okay.
Didn't really appreciate me in her life probably, but so she gave up on it.
Okay. Well, he didn't make the cut. Okay.
Yeah.